It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day at Riviera, and our third-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Let's get down to the first hole. That's a pretty good shot right there. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
Not on the green, but really close. I love it. This is his third. There it is. The chip goes in.
Oh, that was a fantastic way to make an eagle.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Let's go out to the par 4 second. Look at that drive. He got all of it. Let's go down to Henny.
215 left here.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
This putt starts on a good line. Getting better and better. Yes! Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. The tee shot at 3.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That's a really nice shot. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here.
Oh, that is textbook.
That's a great approach shot into this third green, and now a birdie putt coming up. 3 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Now let's go out to the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This one from a long ways away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one is breaking left to right.
I like the looks of this. Getting better. And it goes in. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
This hole is a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
Oh, that looks so good off the club. Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Outstanding approach shot. This putt is about 8 feet. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
This player is putting for fun.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
This hole is a par 4.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
That is great contact out of the rough. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Oh, almost had it. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. This is a bomb. This one is absolutely hunting.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. The tee shot at number 9.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. 9 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
What a drive. Look at that.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. How about that?
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Just barely snuck into the first cut. that almost went in the hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 20 feet to the hole. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This for par.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
This one's for birdie. That's disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Par 3, hole number 14.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Going with the 6-iron here. That one just slides by. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Well, that's a nice line. And now that finds him in first place.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
He's got this left for birdie.
Looks good.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row, and some momentum is building.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Time now for a par 3. Going with 8-iron here. Buckle up, take a look at this one. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Come on. Let's see if the player can manage a par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Time now for the par 5, 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
I like that one. Here's the second on 17. Okay, going with driver off the deck here. On the green in 2. How about that?
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny is greenside.
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Six feet remain.
He's got this one for birdie.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Out to the 18th tee.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Here's the second at 18. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. 13 feet to the cup. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
A birdie on 18 to close out the round. Three rounds are done, and our featured player has a comfortable advantage.
That's exactly where any player would love to be, but with such a huge margin, you know it's yours and yours alone to lose, not just win. It's still going to be exciting.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.